Donald Trump is an older individual. He's also, let's put it bluntly, he's obese. So he has two of the major comorbidities, two of the major predetermining factors that make him a high risk group for hospitalization and even death. So it's not great statistically for him. But there are many people in his age bracket who recover quite well. So, we'll see what happens. So, what do mild symptoms look like in a 70-ish man of President Trump's stature? It's unclear. I'm not a physician, so I can't diagnose. But knowing what I know about the epidemiology of this disease, mild symptoms tend to be things like fever, maybe a dry cough, possibly he has lost a sense of smell. It doesn't look like he has profound breathing issues that would require hospitalization. But the fact that he's symptomatic suggests that he has a more serious case than would otherwise be. The recovery trajectory for a man like Donald Trump with his comorbidities and his symptomatology would look like a few weeks. And a strange thing happens with this disease, though. There are many cases where people are doing really well, then overnight they take a really bad turn and they end up hospitalized. Boris Johnson, I think, took that trajectory. So you're never quite out of the woods when you have that many pre-existing conditions. So I'm hoping that his physicians, I'm sure they are, taking very good care of him and watching him closely, because I actually do, want him to recover. I want everyone to recover. So it's a dangerous predicament that he's in. Donald Trump has had a lot of contact with a lot of people recently, and anytime you're in contact with someone who later tests positive for COVID-19, you should seek testing, or at least seek counseling around whether or not you should get testing, depending upon the extent of that contact. So there should be some concern, yes. In fact, he got it from one of his staff members, we think. So clearly there is transmission happening within the inner circles of the White House crew, and everyone there should be tested and concerned. When the president recovers, I hope what he takes away from this is that this disease is no joke. It is real. People do get sick, people do suffer, and it is easily transmitted. That part seems to have been missed by a lot of people, particularly of his political stripe. The fact that he's holding rallies, the fact that he's not wearing a mask when he should, the fact that he's downplaying the seriousness of certain venues. I hope that these attitudes change, and I hope that he bends more towards the proven science that his advisors are advocating for.